BradM73 here. Welcome back to Star Wars Build the Millennium Falcon. Today we are looking at issue 71, which is going to be the last bit of panel for the top here, as well as some more Greeblies and things like that to kind of flesh out this top piece. Let's really quickly, we're just going to glance over the magazine. We've got this weird octopus thing, Trident class assault ship. Seems like a terrible ship, but whatever. Those Roboti guys. Abafar, remote desert world. Okay. So you can read about that. We're going to jump right in with the parts. And yeah, we just add some fixing magnets and all that kind of stuff. So, let me get this stuff out of the way and we will get started. Okay, so we've got our part that we need. This is like the top forward section of the hull. We have our bag o' parts, and apparently we're going to have a bunch of magnets and a bunch of other pieces that aren't magnets. So we're going to get, let's see, we've got a sprue there. We've got our last hull plating piece, which will go up here, which you can't see, but oh, it looks so cool. Oh, I can't wait to put it on. We have this piece, which is going to go underneath here. However, I'm not going to glue this piece in yet because I may actually come back later with some additional lighting. I don't know that there's going to be any lighting in this section, but I just want to be prepared for that in case there is. We've got two little tiny pins. These are probably for the magnet stuff. And these, I think, are all the non-magnetic pieces. Yeah, those are not magnetics. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got two little tiny magnets right there, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 magnets there. So, all right. So let's move to step number 1. Start by removing the first piece. Ooh, this is a really nicely detailed piece. There's like little kind of side rails on it, but boy, that really has some nice detail on it. Anyway, we are going to remove both sides here. Well, there's like, well, you get it. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Get our files out here. And again, I'm just going very light. It's weird. It sounds like it's raining outside. It's either raining or somebody's looking in my window. Still not quite happy. There we go. All right. So, it says here, glue one of the small magnets into one of the sockets, glue another magnet into the other socket. They're talking about these two sockets. Now, there's also some pins. Yeah, okay, so these are the small magnets. These two small little tiny magnets here definitely go over here. So what I'm going to do So I'm going to separate them with this piece, or with this tool, my sprue cutter. And what did I, oh, my super glue is over here. And we're just going to drop some glue in the hole. And tap that in. This is non-magnetic. It's an X-Acto knife. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side over here. I think I might have used a little bit too much glue on that one. And just going to wipe away the excess glue there. Okay. So basically this piece is going to fit in right like that. I don't want to set it on there just yet, but it's just going to be held in with magnets. Let's see. Now it's saying take the two pins and we're going to glue those into the two holes here. Let's get that out of the way. These two holes. Okay. Did not mean to do that at all. Actually, I'm going to kind of clean this tip off here, just slightly. Okay. All right. So, fit the second steel pin on the other side. Align part number 1. Make sure the magnets hold in place securely. Okay, I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm just going to leave these two pieces here for the moment. And because I just want the super glue to dry, and it's going to take a minute or so. And we can move on to the next step. Trim detail number 2, which is this thing. Oh, I was like, where did I put my files? Right in front of my face. I do that a lot. Okay, so now this piece is going to be like this, and then this is going to be like that. Yep. Okay, no stick, no sticky. So this is going to be kind of like this. Oh, here we go. Get my really crappy tweezers here. Okay. So yeah. Just gonna put some glue on these two pins on the back. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Alright, so it should fit right like that. And actually, I guess there was a little bit of glue on there. Oh, actually there's a lot of, okay, now it's on my finger. Great. I think the dab of glue that I put on this piece, when it flicked off, it must have splashed down on there. Oh well. Okay, next, refit that detail. Like so. Okay, now I'm gonna take this piece off, but it says take, because now we're gonna be assembling this cover. We're gonna take TP1 and TP14. These are gonna line up like this. Screw the two panels together with faux wire screws. It actually, there is a space between the U and the R. What did I do with these guys? Okay, there's 5 screws in here. Okay. Screw the two panels together with 4 screws. That's really all it says. It's not very specific. Why isn't that? Sorry, I gotta get my magnetized screwdrivers out here. What the heck? Since when are these screws not magnetized? Okay, that's weird. Okay. Okay. So that's just, okay, now it lines up great. Okay. So we'll do this side. Okay. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. And I want to like actually just pop it up here. Oh, it looks so cool. Anyway, all right. So screw the two panels together with 4 screws. That part is complete. I'm gluing myself to the magazine. Glue one of the large magnets into this socket. So I guess the magnets go on top. Okay, so the magnets go on top. Like that, I guess. Okay. Glue one of the large magnets into this socket in TP11. So it's this first one here. It doesn't actually feel like it wants to seat all the way in. Is that right? Well, worst case scenario is I have to get some pliers and grab that sucker and pull him back out. I actually should probably be test fitting these. Glue. See, they almost don't even need glue. See, that one actually pushed in really good. Kind of curious as to whether or not ah. Oh, that's not moving. Okay, maybe I won't be pulling that back out of the socket. Let's continue on, I guess. So what I'm going to try to do is just kind of squish that down. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we've got the other two pieces over here. And those will be the last, or the only two magnets. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, I just want to use some pliers here just to try to squeeze that in. Okay. Don't know if I'll be able to. Okay. Alright, so we've got all those in. The only one that does look long is this first one that I installed, so hopefully it won't be, but we'll see. So, it says add spots of glue, install this piece. I'm not going to glue this in just yet, as I said at the beginning. I think now we're just going to be doing the rest of the Greeblies here. So we need to get this first piece. Okay. Now this piece looks like it goes right here, so that this piece kind of faces the middle. Ah, did I bend that? It almost looks like a little stress crack there. And the piece does appear slightly bent. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Let me know if your piece is like that. Okay, so detail number 4. Okay, which is this next piece. There. Okay. And this is going to go like this. Right there. Okay. Okay. Next up is detail number 5. Which is this one. Okay. And this is going to fit, I think, right like this. Is that right? Yes, it is. All right. Put a nice dab of super glue down in that little slot there. And I'm just going to kind of lightly run very light dabs around there. Okay. And then just kind of perfect. Detail 7. It's kind of a mirror image of the piece we just installed. Not exactly, but it's almost. Okay, and this is going to go like right there, I guess. So just along the straight part of the front and in the little divot there, or the little notch for this part. All right. Detail number 7, which is what? This piece. Yeah. This is like the piece that kind of looks like a little turbocharger or something like that. Oh, and this one, it looks like it's got a pin on it, so I'm going to kind of cut it long here. See how this side has like a pin? Hopefully you can see that. Maybe it's not rain. Maybe it's like the mosquitoes and stuff trying to get into here because I've got such a bright light right here. Let's see here. It fits into... supposed to fit like right like this, I guess. Yeah, I guess that is it. I guess it's kind of there's a notch right on the back, right here, and then this part fits into that notch. So it just kind of goes right in there. Okay, I see how it goes. Okay. Next, fit detail 8, which looks like it's this big long piece here. Fit that loosely into the hole in number 7. Like this, I guess. Make sure that the cranked section indicated aligns with the steel pins. Okay, there's like a crooked section is what I would say instead of cranked. Next is this next detailed piece, which is detail 9. Fit the hole in detail 9 over the other end of 8. Detail 9 fits into the square hole in TP. Okay, so it fits right in there. Wait, what? Okay, I'm gonna have to file this down. Okay guys, I'm back, and I just want to apologize really quick because my phone actually filled up with it was full, and so the video stopped recording, and so I'm not exactly sure how much I lost. I think I may have lost installing some of these Greeblies back here, and then I definitely lost, I think, installing all of the magnets. Maybe some of them, but we basically got all of them installed. I do recommend, actually this one's a little bit lopsided, which is kind of weird, but anyway, it's all fitting together perfectly. This one, this top right one, if you're holding it, and this way, this one right here, it did not feel like it wanted to seat all the way, but it's all fits together just fine. The other thing is the other metal bits. Now the magnets go on this side. The metal post, what do they call them here? The magnetic retainers, which will be on page 13 of issue 71. I just poured some super glue in the holes and then dropped them in, and then I used like a screwdriver just to push them all the way down into place so that they would, that they're all the way seated. It didn't take a whole lot of force, but I did get some super glue that would bubble up around the little retainers, and so I would take like a paper towel and just dab in there to get out any excess super glue, because you don't want super glue on top of that retainer. You want it, you want the magnet to, to touch the metal if possible. But anyway, this is all finished. It looks absolutely beautiful. Now, I have noticed that I do have to push down slightly to make sure that the the little lip of this piece at the top fits underneath the rim of the turret there. So it's just something to be aware of. But yeah, we're pretty much finished. The next issue, we're going to be getting the radar dish and finally a couple pieces of the framework, and also a piece of the jig for the mandibles, I guess. So looking forward to that for sure. I've noticed that there's actually a lot of little holes and things like that for Greeblies, and I think I'm actually going to wait. I haven't painted and primed this. I know that there's a lot of people out there that are, but I've been holding off from doing that just yet because I want to basically get as much of the detailing work done as I can, installing the Greeblies, and then I'm going to actually prime it as a whole and then go back and paint it. My method of thinking is that the Millennium Falcon was most likely painted a solid color in the factory. And then I'm not exactly sure why there's all these, patches of colors, whether or not different panels were painted over, or, if those panels have some type of reference. Nothing was ever really made clear about why the Falcon was painted with the gray panels and things like that. So yeah, anyway, that's really going to be it for issue 71. And we'll be back with issue 72, where we'll be putting together the radar dish. And then the top will be almost visually complete, minus the Greeblies. But we're slowly getting there. We've only got, 29 episodes to go now. 29 issues to go. So we should be done by the end of the year or next January, I think, one of the two. Seems like a long way, but it'll go quickly. So that is it. As always, please don't forget to hit that like button if you are enjoying, hanging out and following along. And please subscribe for this and many more videos. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye for now.